everybody, welcome to my video. I am going to be doing a video on my Erin Condren planners and what I use them for, and the new planners. They just launched in May and I got the new ones and I wanted to share with you. So typically on Wednesdays I do like a recap Wednesday or a review Wednesday, kind of where I just share something that's maybe not as crafty. So that's what we're going to do today. This is going to be a really long video. So go ahead, grab some tea, grab some coffee, grab a Dr. Pepper, and sit down and just hang out with me for a few minutes while I talk to you guys about the Erin Condren planners. So let me set this aside before I jump in and show you what I got and show you my current planners right here. These are them. I use 2 Erin Condren planners each year. So I use a planner that is just like my normal everyday scheduling things kind of planner. That's this one. And then I use another planner that is my content creator planner. So this is where I schedule out all of my blog posts, my YouTube videos. It's basically all of my work related stuff. And I'm going to show you both of them. I have been an Erin Condren planner fan for many years. The reason that I started getting the Erin Condren planners is because you can get the same layout, or typically the same layout, every single year, and that's really important to me in what I do. So the Erin Condren planners, they're a little bit more expensive. I totally agree that most stuff at Erin Condren is overpriced, but I certainly am just a fan, and so I work it in my budget every year to be able to spend the money on 2 planners. Typically, I've been getting the black coil. This is an upgrade. It's $10 more to get a different color coil. And one of the biggest reasons that I love Erin Condren is their coil. It is so durable and I love it. When I started getting the Erin Condren planner, there weren't a lot of other planners on the market, but even now that there are so many, I feel like there are no planners that have this really sturdy coil. So this year, the planner that I got, I did not get the upgrade in the coil color because the tabs on this one are gray and I felt like the coil went better with it. Last year, the tabs were black and I felt like the coil went better with the black. Okay, so I'm not going to do a walkthrough of the Erin Condren planner because there are so many other videos out there. I want to share with you what I use my planner for. So this is the brand new ruler that comes with this year's planner, and I've just stuck it in this. I've got about 2 weeks left in this planner and then I'll move into my new one. So what I have at the very beginning is I have one of the pouches. Now these don't come in the planners anymore. They used to. I have a ton of these from over the years of purchasing them, and I just put it on a coil clip and then it goes right in the front, and these are my stickers that I use in my planner. So that goes right in the beginning. And then we get into the planner. I personally always get the neutral planner because I like the insides of my planner to be neutral. I actually love the color planners from Erin Condren, but the one thing that I don't like is the color shading. So I actually was thinking about getting a colored planner this year, but because of all the shading, I just don't like it. So I never did use this page. I have never found a really good use. I'm going to do this page differently this year, and hopefully I will use it a little bit better, but like I just never flip back to that page. So you have a notes page at the beginning of the month, and then it goes into the month. Now this is a little bit different for the brand new one this year. For the brand new planner this year, and I'll go through and show you what I've done. You have a notes page, and then you have a dashboard page, and then you have the month. But I want to just show you typically how I use my planner, and this is a good way to show you guys. I get an 18-month planner, but I never use it for 18 months. I like the larger coil. So typically this is how I use my planner, and you can see this is how I've used it all year long. And we're right here at the end. I won't be using it in July. I had thought I would use it in July, but it turns out I'm not going to use it in July because I'm so excited to move into my new planner. So here is the current week that we're on, and I've not done any of my highlighting this week, but typically I highlight all the places in, and I'll show you in the new one how I have this set up. So then I have a master weekly to-do list and a master monthly to-do list, and that's just on a coil clip, and I keep that in the current week. And this is just something that I've done. It breaks my week down by day, and then it has some master things that need to be done, like my blogging list, my website stuff that needs to be done, and so I just have that in here. And then in the back, I have some items, and then in the back of my notes pages, I have some different things in here that I put in here and use each year. So one is my sales and recruiting tracker, my realistic goal sheet, my overall Stampin' Up! Stats, and then our compensation plan is what I have in here this year, and that may change for this next year. So let me show you the brand new planner and which one I chose. So here is the planner that I chose, and I'm going to show you all the accessories that I chose as well. So here's the one. I did this cover. I did not love this cover online, and I actually regretted getting it until I saw it in person, and then I've loved it. So I was glad I got that. I love the hexagon and the kaleidoscope colors and the theme this year. Again, I got a neutral because I like the guts of my planner, like this part. I like the calendar and my weekly to be neutral. I don't like any shading or any, I don't like any of that other stuff. But I really wish, my wish for my Erin Condren planner would be able to get the colorful layout, the neutral calendar, and the hourly without the hours, so the lines. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. So here we go. We come into the planner. This is the calendar for 2019 and 20. I use this to track my kids' school. So the minimum days and the no school is here. And then what I've done is our school gets out in June. So I actually don't need any of the rest of this calendar because I'll move into a new planner next July. I always do in July or August. So I actually don't need any of this. So I just put some grid paper over this, and I will use this for school information. I didn't want to put this in before I filmed, but I'll put in the school email address, the number for calling in if your kid is sick, and all of that I'll put right here, and that way I can refer back to it. So this year for this page, what I'm planning on doing is using it to track all the different renovation stuff we want to do for our house. So I'll just do living room, kitchen, dining room, master bedroom, girls' bedroom, bathroom, laundry room. I'll put all of that in, and then it'll be a running list of things that we want to do or things that I need to purchase. And I'm going to try that, and hopefully I will use that page more. So now we get into where you start your month. So the first thing is we have a notes page, and on this notes page, what I will be doing is, this says Creating Success with Rhonda Wade. It is a training class that I take every single month, and there's action items and different things that we need to do and different calls we have each week. I'm going to keep track of all that information in here now, and take my notes, and if there's classes or different things we're learning about, all of that information will go here. This is a page that I'm very excited about. This is a dashboard page, and it has one for each month. So it typically says birthdays, and then it says something else here. I've whited that out because I don't want to be boxed into what I'm supposed to use it for. And I'll use it for other stuff, and some of it's going to be health tracking. There's going to be some things. I have some ideas, and I'll have to play around with it for a few months to figure out the best fit for me, but I definitely love this. And then I love the idea of having these sticky notes and placing them on this page for different things. Like this one, I have school clothes for the kids because in July we'll definitely need to be getting that situated. And so I just love the idea idea of kind of having that. I'm a huge sticky note kind of person, so I think that's going to work too. So I was playing around with that. And then we go into the month, and you can see I have just a very loose month set up. I have some plans that we have already, and then I have our paydays in, and then like if my husband's working in an extra day or something, and that's typically what I'll use my monthly spread for. I love the monthly view. I love that in the Erin Condren planner, the month starts out on Sunday, like it's a Sunday to Saturday calendar, which is how most calendars work. But then when you flip to your week, it's a Monday start, and your weekend is at the end of the week. So I love that. That's another reason I really loved this planner. So there'll be a few other things that will get filled in here. If the kids are out of school, I fill that kind of stuff in. Holidays, paydays. Sometimes I'll mark where like bills are due if something specific is happening. It's just kind of an overview of our month. And then any like action items for the month usually goes right here. I'm an hourly fan because of the lines for the planner. So this year, I'm not thrilled with the fact that they took out the half-hour marks. So this is one thing that I personally love the way this is done. And I don't necessarily use the half-hour mark, but I loved that it was lined. So again, kind of my dream would be to not have any hourly marks and just have lines, like a vertical lined situation for every day. So what I do for my planner is, and this is what I call my foundation pages, and I've set all of July up, and then I've also set all of August up. So what I do is typically nothing in this house happens before 6 a.m. really. So I put a strip of thin washi tape right up here at 7 a.m. And then up here is where I mark what is happening on my blog, like on my website. I'll put in up here what's happening. And these little blogging stickers I just made myself. Lots of these stickers that you're going to see I've made myself because I'm so particular. I love all the sticker like places out there, like companies and people that make stickers. But what I don't like is my planner to not match. Like I want everything to match and be the same week to week. And I'm not into like getting a new kit every week and using all this different stuff because it stresses me out. Well, I love looking at it and I think it's amazing. It really stresses me out. So I've created stickers for myself that just work, and they're the same all the time, like every week. So these are my blogging stickers, and if I do something on Wednesday, then I'll put an extra one in there. And then from like 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. is my work hours. So that chunk of time I leave blank, and then I put in pretty much like appointments, like anything that's happening. So different things will get plugged into here during the week. And then on the bottom part here, from 3 p.m., my kids get out of school at 2 p.m. So from 3 p.m. on, I'm really not working. And this is where I use like a to-do list. So I just have a check box here. And these I've just made. And they're always black no matter what. I run washi tape here because nothing really is happening after this time down below. So this is where I'll put my lists, my to-do lists for the day, the things that I actually need to work on. And then down below here is where I put anything in like health-wise, like before I had my hysterectomy at the beginning of the year, I was struggling with a lot of back pain, and I would put in like if I was having back pain, if I had to take a pain med. So anything that's related to my health as I'm trying to lose weight and as I'm trying to do those things, that is the stuff that will go down in here. And they're just notes for me to know what has what's going on basically. Nobody else really gets in my planner, so it doesn't bother me to write that stuff down. It's a good reference for me. And then my sidebar I always use for to-do lists of what, like if I have like a bunch of packages that need to be mailed, or if I have some classwork that I need to do, or just something that needs to kind of stand out, that needs to get checked off. I will do that here, and you'll see that I also put in sticky notes. Like this one says pool Stampin' Up! Reports for meeting, and my meeting is here, and so I need to do that. Like it's something that I need to recognize that I need to do kind of at the beginning of the week. And so typically I just set up my pages just like this. And I do it 2 to 3 months in advance. So I like to have 3 months done at a time. And then this way, I don't do the whole planner, because if my needs changed for the way I planned, I don't want to be boxed in all year. But I feel like a good 3 months, I don't have to worry about it. So I just sit down one night when I'm watching a movie, and I put all of this in for 3 months. As I go, and then I don't have to worry about it. Like then I'm just in my planner planning. I don't like to spend a lot of time using a bunch of stickers every week, because I feel like I really want my planner to be functional, but I want to use some of the stickers to help it be functional for me. On Saturdays, I just usually white out the whole hourly situation, and then Saturdays is usually the day I typically create for future projects and stuff, so I like to be able to list that. And then same thing kind of on Sunday. We have church on Sunday mornings, and then I like to have like maybe a list of things that I need to do for the house to kind of get the house ready for the following week. So I did not set up any of September. My notes pages and dashboard pages, those are set up, and my monthly calendars are, but then you can see that in September, I don't have anything set up. So I feel like this looks really different. Like when you see just this blank space, and then you see this, you can see I have some built-in structure that really works for me, but it's not so terribly boxed in, right? So that is I got the 18-month neutral hourly planner, and that will be my planner I'm moving into in July, and that will replace this one right here, which I have a little charm on the side here, and then I use these little palm, paper clip palm things to mark the month that I'm at. And then let me show you my content planner. So my content planner is, it's somewhat the same. So I have my pocket here that has all of my stickers. And then in the front here, I have like what I focus on each month. So like in February, I focus on classes and clubs. In March, I focus on recruiting and team building. In April, I focus on sales. So this is just for my work. It's like what I do. So I have this like note of each of the months, like what I'm focusing on. The next thing I have right here is this is laminated, and it's a 30-day social media plan, and this is something that I can go back to. I don't always follow it, but I feel like if I get off track and I need to follow like a tighter schedule, I can go back to this. So I have that there in the beginning. I don't use the future planning for my content planner. And then clipped in here, I have monthly themes and on my radar. So like for January, I do a Facebook Blitz where I do live videos 3 days a week. I do like hello celebrations or sales my second quarter, or it's a pending month. These are just things that happen monthly that I really need to be aware of and I need to be thinking about. And so I typed this up and I just clipped it in here so I wouldn't have to rewrite it every single year basically. And I can edit it if things are a little bit different for the following year. The next page I have here is my weekly social media basic plan. And this is something that I've worked on. I'm not following it like I should right now, but it is a basic plan that I like to go back to. Okay, so then when we get into the planner, now this one is a January through December planner. So it was clipped together because I actually didn't start using this until March. And this has been a game changer for me. So my monthly calendar looks like this, and these are all the things that are planned out to do. I use these stickers here. These are Avery stickers, and they're just plain. And then what I do is I use my mild liner highlighters to color them. So these are just little square stickers. They're repositionable. They're Avery 5418 stickers. And right here on this part, I have a color code system. And so you can see my monthly view has all of the things that need to happen, and then I check them off or cross them off as they happen. Okay, so that's an overview of my month. Then I have a vertical neutral planner that has no lines, and I use each box for something separate. So let me flip to July where you can see a little bit better, or June. That's what we're in. Okay, so here is kind of mid-April, and the way that I use this is the first box is like my stuff, like my website, Stampin' Up stuff, like that kind of thing, my business Facebook page, anything that kind of needs to happen with my regular business. The middle box is my team box, so anything that needs to happen with my team with Stampin' Up. And then the very bottom part is my membership site. So I have a membership site that's for memory keeping, and it has members and we do different things. And so I keep track of all of that here. And then the very bottom part is where I keep track of daily what my sales are at, if I get any orders through Stampin' Up, that kind of thing goes down on the bottom. So you can see in May, I was not utilizing this the best. So it's like very kind of hit and miss in May. But this I have found works really well for me. Again, I use those Avery index stickers. And the one that gets the most attention always is the very top box, because that's what's going on all the time. So basically what I can do here is I can plan out what needs to happen. Like if an email needs to go out here on Thursday, then what I'm doing is I'm looking at this and seeing what needs to happen, and then I'm using my regular planner here to plan out my day. So typically, this is the part that gets a little bit confusing. The stuff, like if we go to June, which is when I'm filming this, so this is next week for me. I don't have a lot planned out here. Again, I'm transitioning into a new planner. I'm having some transitional situations happening. But what I would typically do is I would look at this week, and I would look at the following week, which would be into July, this week, and I would put all of these action items and to-do items into my current week, because I shouldn't be working on what is happening in this week and this week. Does that make sense? I know it's a little bit hard when but it's that place where you're pre-planning, and I want to have a couple weeks planned ahead of me. So I need to know what's going on in a couple weeks because I need to be working on it this week. And then that's the way I keep track of that. So then at the beginning of every single month here, I have this page here, which is my monthly notes, and I have June notes, but we're celebrating May, and this is for my team stuff that I do with Stampin' Up. I do a business topic, a creative topic, we do top in sales, we do promotions, new team members, birthdays and anniversaries, and all of this is celebrating May. So we're celebrating sales in May. We are doing new team members that came on. We're talking about June. So that's why I have June notes celebrating May. I had to make that more clear for myself. And then here I have this is like a YouTube blogging running list. And the reason I have this is because many times I'm working on several different blog posts and YouTube videos at a time. And so I have a checklist, I can list them, and I know where I'm at. So like, have I made the project? Have I taken pictures? Have I done a video? Have I wrote the blog post? Have I uploaded it to YouTube? Do I have a supply list? Is it scheduled to go? Did I pin it to Pinterest? Did I add it to Facebook? Did I send an email out? So this is just a way for me to check all of that off. And this happens when I'm really on top of things, which is not all the time. So that's my content place here, my content planner. And again, I've just used my mild liner highlighters to highlight the top of the box, and that's where I write in the information. I have a ruler back here. I did a pen test. I have some notes pages that I'm not necessarily using, and then I have another one of these where it's my Facebook group to do items monthly, and that's in the back here. So I got 2 planners when I ordered from Erin Condren this year. So let me show you what I ordered. I ordered my life planner, which is this one that we were just looking at. That is for my daily situation that I'm moving into in July. Like next month, I'm starting to use this. The next one that I got is my planner. Isn't this kaleidoscope just gorgeous? So this one is a January through December, and this will be my content planner. So I actually won't do anything with this planner until January of next year. You'll see here that I tore some pages out of my life planner. Again, I don't use it as an 18-month planner. I buy an 18-month planner so I can have a larger coil, and so I can have the option of going past July if I want. So I tore out December. So it goes through October, but I tore out November and December. And I keep it in here just in case, and I'll keep this planner here in this box, and then I will use this planner next year. So I got this kaleidoscope, and actually what I'll do is I'll take off this. I love this cover. I just have blessed on here. I didn't get my name on it, but I'll take off the cover, and I'll take out the perpetual calendar, and then I'll just leave all of this in here until probably until like December of next year when I start needing to move into this planner. So we'll set that aside. And then I'll have these items. I'll put this in a protective bag. I have clear bags that I keep all my planner covers in. And then let me show you. I tore out the stickers that were in that other planner so that I can use them in my regular planner. And then let me show you all the accessories that I got. So I got the new set of markers. So I got the 10-pack, and then this is the tropical pack, and it's the only pack that I didn't have. So here are my Erin Condren markers. I just have them in this clear polka dot bag. It's actually an Allie Edwards bag, and that's how I store my markers. So I got this set. It had a couple brand new ones in it, and then there's a couple that are duplicates. And that's okay. Like, it doesn't bother me that there's duplicates. I use these in my bullet journal, and I don't know if they're all gonna fit. And then I got the tropical set because that's the only other set I hadn't got. So I'll just stick these right here in and they're barely gonna fit, you guys. So we'll set those in my bag there, and then I just throw these away. I don't really care for them. Okay, so then I got the teacher sticker book. So this is the one that is for teachers, and I love it. I love that it comes with these stickers here, these circle ones. I love these quote ones. These, I am a sucker for Erin Condren stickers, and I don't use them as much as I should, but I actually really like the style that she came out with this year. So I have found that I've been using them more. So we have that. I always get the current sticker book that is for the year. This is the one that came out for the year. My favorite thing in these sticker books are the quote sheets, and I really wish that Erin Condren would come out with just an entire book full of square quote stickers, because I would buy like 900 of them. I've actually used a lot of the stickers in this book this year to set up my monthly dashboard pages. I love the hexagon. These, I've used a ton of these. I'll probably end up getting another one of these books just for this sheet alone because it's been really functional to use. So I love that. I picked up 2 of the sticky notes. So these are ones I use in my planner all of the time to pre-plan before I make things permanent. You saw these on the dashboard pages. So I got 2 of these. I got all of the little sticker information pieces that came with my planner. Here is my perpetual calendar that went in my normal planner right here. That's the one that came with this one. So I have 2 of those now. And then I kept this because it was so pretty. Like, how could you not? This is so pretty. And then this is just one of the sticky note things. I'll throw that away now. The other thing that I picked up this year is this book right here, which is just a book full of check sheets. So I was ecstatic when I saw this, and this can be like habit trackers, and I don't know, I just had to have it. I haven't used it yet, but I wanted to film before I used it. And then you can pull these out and place them in your planner. You can just use them in the book. I just think it's so handy to have a whole bunch of these, and you don't have to continue to draw your habit tracker. So I love that. So here's just a couple other items that came in the little information. This is the other ruler from the other planner, which I'm going to stick in my content planner. So I love the new ruler. I love the new design. So now I'll be able to have one of those in each. So these neutral stickers are the ones that came in my neutral planners. So I pulled those out, and I'll use these. I think these are really functional and I love them. And then I did pick up the colorful. So if you got a colorful planner, then these are the stickers that came in your planner. You got the colorful version, and I thought they were gorgeous. So I picked up the colorful set, and I probably want to pick up another set of colorful ones. I think that they're, these are really functional, and I like to be able to use them. So that's nice. And then I picked up some new covers. So the thing with Erin Condren is they have the interchangeable covers, and I always say that one of the reasons I stick with Erin Condren is because I'm so invested in these interchangeable covers, and I really do love them. I use them. I change my planner covers out probably monthly, if not, you know, more. So I got this cover here with this striped. I don't think it's like the most fantastic cover, but I was so drawn to it. Like, I think it's so pretty. So I got this one. And then I did this one. This is a cover that some of the covers on the website, the cover that they show may not be very pretty, but if you click on it, there's lots of times that you can change the colors. And this is one of those that you could change the color. So I did this yellow background with these white flowers. And then I did a black with the gray flowers. So these are exactly the same. They're just 2 different color schemes. And then this was an old cover because I purchased this cover and I wanted to put it on my content planner right away. And this is the one I had on there. So I've just purchased these bags. They're like, now the covers come in these bags, but if you have older covers, they didn't used to come in these sleeves. So I just purchased these clear sleeves. I purchased like 100 of them. And that's what I store my covers in. Like I said, I change my covers out a ton, and so I'll just get a sleeve and I'll put this one in here, and then I have the other perpetual calendar. So usually I purchase my covers when they do the buy one get one free. That's when I purchase my planner covers, and I usually buy like 6 of them, you know, buy 3 and get 3 free. Overall, I am a huge Erin Condren fan. If you are brand new to Erin Condren and you would like to save $10, you can use my referral code down below. It is in the YouTube description or on my website or all of the places. You can use that and save $10. The base price for a planner is $55, which again, you guys, I know that that's really ridiculous to spend on a planner. I'm not at all delusional in thinking it's a great price for a planner. And any upgrades that you get do cost you. So if you get an 18-month planner, which is what this one is, it's an additional $5. If you change the coil of your planner, it's an additional $10. I love the black coil when I have the black tabs. This year I was happy to save the $10 because I felt like the platinum tab went fine with the gray tabs and that it was fine. The interchangeable covers are like $8. If you get something that has metallic on it, they're like $13. Again, I get those when they're buy one, get one free. And I love this planner. Every year I get it. Every year I'm very excited about it. I have finally found a really good system where I have one that is my everyday kind of planning and appointment keeping, and then I have one that is my content planner that I can do all of my future planning for my website and stuff that's going on. And I'm not always great. I mean, you can see like May, I hardly did anything. I hardly picked up my planners, but it was getting like, honestly, this is what happens around May of every year. I start going through a little bit of a planner slump, and it's the life planner launches in May, and I just start getting really anxious to like get into a new planner, and I start binge watching planner videos, and then I get back, to it. It's the end of school, like things are busy, but this is something that is so helpful in my life of having my business and being busy, is having both of these. So what I do is I have one other thing to show you guys. That is my planner basket. I got this black basket on Amazon. I'll link it down below. You can see right now that it has, this is what it usually has in it. So I put my 2 planners. I have a couple books I'm reading, and then a couple basic sticker items that I don't use every day, but I like to have on hand. I put my 2 planners in here. I put my notebook. This is a Becky Higgins notebook, and I love it because it fits right on top of my planner. So you can see it's the perfect size. I have my headphones in here. That's kind of live in here. I have a set that lives in here. My favorite pen to use in my planner is the Tool. I hope I'm saying that properly. You can get packs of these on Amazon. You can get them in black. You can get them in blue. And I like the fine point, so I get like a 0.5. Let's see, my rulers will go in here. And then this bag right here will soon be a polka dot bag. I'm waiting for my next Ali Edwards order. And in here I have whiteout, I have a pair of scissors, I have my mild liners that I use all of the time. I have a long sticky note from Erin Condren, an eraser, a pencil, just things that I tend to need to grab, a whiteout, and that lives in this basket as well. And then I can carry this from my office to the living room to my bedroom. It's like my little planner basket. It has, the handles, and I love it. It's perfect. And then if it's sitting out in my living room, it doesn't look horrible. Like, it's a little bit decorative, right? And sometimes I'll pop my phone in there or my iPad or whatever it is that I'm working on. And so I love having that. So I would love to know, are you guys using an Erin Condren planner? What are your favorite planner people that you watch, that you like to see, that give you guys ideas? I love seeing Erin Condren stuff on Instagram. It's probably my favorite place to get inspiration from. And I'm so excited to be moving into this planner now. Feels so nice to move into a brand new planner. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I know this video was really long, so thanks for hanging out and listening to me chat about my planners. It's not a typical video for me, but I love sharing with you guys the things that I love, and this is one of them. And I will be back later this week to be a little bit more creative with you guys and share some more fun projects. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.